are back here live from the Kellyville Event Center, home of the Kellyville Ponies. Championship Saturday, game 8 of the day, game 24 of the whole tournament. Terry, we made it.
We did.
We made it against all doubts. We made it. Starting lineups being introduced for both teams, the Colcord Hornets and the Kellyville Ponies. This is the championship. This is the final. Every single part about this game matters and counts. All the chase for the gold ball. Getting ready to go here, getting ready to get underway.
So Colcord starters are Martinez, Winfield, Williams, Jones, and Barman. Kellyville, you got Miles, Bellis, Cronister, Nance, and Lawrence. And the tip ball is going to go to Colcord.
Lawrence interception there. Gets to Bellis. Bellis now to Nance. Nance over to Bellis. Bellis hesitates on the shot, now gives it back to Nance. Nance over to Bellis. Bellis now to Miles. Miles to Nance. Nance over to Lawrence in the corner. Now over to Bellis on the wing. Gets it to Miles. Miles back to Bellis. Bellis inside to Lawrence. Now back to Miles. Miles, mid-range jumper off the backboard. Justin Miles. First points of the game go to Kellyville.
Nice jumper right off the glass.
Intercepted by Bellis there. Gets to Miles. Miles, good move there. Justin Miles, 4 points on the game.
Good step around as big number 12, Williams, was standing right in the lane. And I don't know what Williams goes, but he's pretty tall and thick, so I'm sure he's going to give us trouble under the goal tonight. And Miles just able to step around him there.
Cronister passing into Nance. Nance now bringing it down for the Ponies. Now Bellis looking for something to happen. Gets it to Nance. Nance to Cronister. Cronister gets Nance. And Nance is blocked by big number 12.
He loses the handle, but it goes right to his teammate, Jones. And then Jones for 3 on the outside. It's good.
Bellis.
What a nice jumper right at the top of the key for Bellis.
Cronister with the rebound there. Pass to Bellis. Now Bellis to Miles. Miles, that was a football catch. And he gets hit.
Wow. I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
Got it for a travel. It's okay that it's not a foul.
Miles is going to take a breather. And number 12, Caden Ayers, is in the game. Ayers is a great defender. See if he can't cause some disruption, get some takeaways.
Bellis looking for something, gets it to Cronister. Cronister goes to pass to Lawrence. A little bit too strong there as Lawrence ducks out of the way.
Yeah, he put his hands up, but it was a bit too late. As strong as that pass was, it was already past him. Nance gets it into Chronister. Chronister to Lawrence. Lawrence working on Williams, and he gets it up and over for 2. Martinez to Williams. Williams to Winfield. And they can't get it past half court, 10 seconds. So good job on the Kellyville press on defense there. Caused a turnover. So early on, actually about halfway through the first quarter, the Kellyville defense is causing some trouble for Colcord.
Lawrence inside. Gets it out.
And they call a 3-second lane violation just as Ayers caught that ball and shot his 3. Now, Kellyville scored, I think, 68 or 69 last night, but their defense is really what won that game. We're kind of seeing some of the same here early on in this game. Defense, the way the defense is playing. Lawrence with his first foul, and that's going to send Marmon to the line, shooting 2, and he sinks the first one.
Lawrence going to step out. Chronister going to come in for him.
Marmon for second attempt here. In and out, and Ayers with the rebound. Ayers going to bring it down. Get it back to Chronister.
Nance up top of the key. Ayers now. Inside Miles, out to Chronister. Chronister goes for the backdoor pass. Can't find anybody there.
Yeah. Marmon for 2.
So Nance, Bellis, Chronister, Ayers, and Miles on the floor for the Ponies. Easton Nance loses a hold on it.
Oh. Nance can't get the floater to go. Here comes Martinez.
Chronister with the rebound. Bellis, mid-range, just off the mark. Couple of Hornets fight over it. As Jones, his 3-pointer just off the mark.
Good rebound by Miles.
Chronister.
That ball short. Ayers almost came up with it, but Marmon to Jones. Jones to Martinez, and there's a steal by Nance. One-on-one, Nance. Oh my goodness. That was a horrible call. No way. That is a horrible call. I'm sorry, but that was terrible. Martinez was backpedaling as Nance was going towards the basket. There's no way in the world he was set. He's backpedaling the entire time. Tough break for Kellyville there. 2-point ball game. Kellyville with the lead, and there's a 3 off the mark, but it's going to be recovered by Winfield. And there's a walk on the other end by Trillo for Colcord. So Bellis going to toss it into Nance, and Nance going to bring it up. Kellyville holding on to this 2-point lead here, 8-6 in the first.
Nance.
Great turnaround. Great turnaround jumper there. And great feed by Ayers to Nance for that jumper. Winfield with the ball. Larman. Bellis. Over to Ayers. Ayers back to Nance. Nance to Bellis. Bellis with the jumper. Can't get it to go. And Wallace is going to be called. Colcord, you have to get a foul called on him. I've seen a couple. Kellyville with team foul count 3. And there's an easy lay-in missed by Colcord. Cronister with the rebound, gets it to Nance. Nance is an easy lay-in at the other end. And here comes Colcord. Williams, top of the key. And a floater there right at the free throw line for 2. Lawrence over to Bellis. Bellis to Nance. Comes Bellis. Bellis with a turnaround jumper, and it's good. Williams to Winfield. Winfield into Williams. Williams pops it out to Trillo, and he can't find the rim. Rebound Kellyville. So right at 10 seconds. 10 seconds now here in the first left. Bellis with the attempt.
Oh, man. I would have screamed if that one went in.
Miles dove out of bounds and just threw the ball behind him, and it was only a foot or two short from hitting the rim.
Y'all would have had to mute your TVs had that one went in.
Yeah, he was about 2 feet from Colcord's bench over there when he finally got possession of the ball and just threw it back because the buzzer had already gone off. So Kellyville takes the first quarter 14-10. Kellyville showing promising production on offense and great defense like yesterday. Jacob, I didn't pay attention. Did we have 3 refs in the girls' championship game?
We did.
Okay.
We did. Sometimes I think this game does need a little extra officiating.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still baffled on the charge on Nance. Especially with 3 officials, because the official that called it was at past half court on the other side of the court. There should have been there. I don't know where the official on the baseline. I don't know where he's at, or where he was when that call happened. But anyway, no reason to harp on it. Here we go. Oh, and there's an unfortunate turnover there. Bellis gets it to Lawrence, and he can't handle the pass. And kind of same thing on the other end, but it goes out on Kellyville. So Colcord, Winfield's going to inbounds it. And Larman catches it and shuffles his feet a bit, so Colcord turnover for them, and here comes Nance.
There we go.
Lawrence with Nance with the jumper, couldn't get it to go. Lawrence with the rebound, tries to go back up, and he's going to be fouled. And he was fouled by Trillo. And Lawrence can't get his first one to fall, but he'll have a second attempt here. And the second one is all net. Colcord. So Kellyville with the press, but they get back before Colcord can do much with it, but there's a jumper from Jones. Kellyville ends up with it.
Oh, and Bellis, long
Deep
three.
Jones with the rebound on the other end. And there's the loose ball. Miles picks it up. 2 on 3.
There we go.
And Nance is able to get the floater to go off the baseline. That was a good shot by Jones. It was contested by Chronister, but Jones gets it to fall.
Great contest there by Landry Chronister. Got his hand up very high in his face. Justin Miles for three.
Oh, Miles almost intercepted that pass. Lawrence with a diving attempt to intercept and makes contact, so he's going to get a second foul.
And Lawrence's face said it all. I think that was kind of everybody's reaction. Really? He just touched him. Like,
Yeah.
he sat on the floor for a good minute with his mouth just jaw dropped to the floor. Like,
And a little jumper there by Williams for 2. Nance for 3 in the corner, and it's off the back of the rim, kicks out straight to Larman. Larman gets to Winfield. Winfield with a jumper in the paint is good. So Colcord with 2 straight possessions.
I was about to say, I don't know, he's not fouled there, but he ends up getting the call.
Chronister with the rebound and putback. And Larman with the foul. And that's going to be his first. So Chronister go to the line for 1. He scored 22-16 and 5:30 left. And it's off the back of the rim. Oh, Williams almost stepped out of bounds. And Miles commits a foul as he's trying to defend against Winfield. That's his first. And Winfield with the ball. Over to Jones.
Good play there by Chronister.
So there, I believe Bellis got a hand on it. And then Chronister went to save it before it went out of bounds and knocked it off of Jones. Kellyville ball. Wow, what a play right there.
Easton Nance.
A double screen allowed Nance to get around on the outside, and Nance only had Williams to beat, and he was able to get around him. That's a good move there by Larman. Or correction, Winfield. Which goes Chronister. That ball's blocked by Larman. Larman there with a little extracurricular activity after that block, so keep an eye on that. Larman knocked that ball loose. I guess it went off of Miles' foot or something, so. Colcord's ball. Oh, he just walked.
He just took a vacation there.
Yeah, he did. They missed it, but that's okay.
Another one. Picked up his dribble there.
Williams gets his own rebound. 3-point shot. Bellis with a tip and then gets control of it over to Nance. Nance for three. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Now we got 2-on-1 with Bellis. And pretty much impossible to defend, so Larman gets it in. Miles for three. That's no good.
Hey, whoa.
Easton Nance for three. It's no good. Jones with the rebound. And Winfield with a jumper. It's good. The Colcord's cut Kellyville's lead down to 2 as we're getting close to the 3-minute mark on the half. Miles looking. Miles with the jumper. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. Gets it to Nance. Nance, as he's falling, throws it. And Bellis picks it up. Shuffles it to Ayers, and then coach wants a timeout. So 2:55 remaining, 24-22 Kellyville. Kellyville at 5 team fouls. Colcord just at 2. So Kellyville ball. Nance to Bellis. Bellis with the jumper just inside the free throw line. And then that's where he's going to go to because he was fouled on that shot. That was on Jones. It'll be his second. And Bellis sinks the first one. Oh, that ball's in and out. Larman with the rebound, gets it to Winfield. Winfield back to Larman, back to Winfield. Nance on Winfield. Jones for three. That ties the ball game. Here comes Lawrence. Oh, that was a great move. Just couldn't get it to go. We worked down the baseline. Jones for three again, no good. Martinez with the rebound on the other side. Williams. Oh, and that ball just happened to be tipped, go right to Jones, Larman, who was standing there and put it in. So Colcord with the first lead of the game with about 1:50 left in the half.
How Nance wasn't fouled there, I don't understand.
Yeah, Nance went in. Martinez got him from behind, but no call.
That's kickball. That's a kickball.
How's that not a kick ball?
He stepped on the line. Well, we're going to call that.
My goodness.
So we got kickball, and he stepped out of bounds over there, but we're going to call that. Okay, fine, whatever.
We got three refs standing on the court, and it was a clear kicked ball. Intentional or not, it was a kicked ball.
Whistle should have been blown.
And then Winfield stepped out of bounds on the far end, but there wasn't a ref on that side of the half court to even see that, because they're not moving with the ball very well. We got a foul called right in the lane as Bellis tried to drive in the paint. That's going to be on Williams to his second. Each team with 5 team fouls. Bellis' three is no good. That ball is knocked loose by Ayers, and Nance puts it back up, a little floater for 2. So tie ball game with right at a minute remaining in the second quarter. Ball way up in the air, and Jones contested shot, but they're going to call a foul. Oh, let's see who they get. Oh, okay. I thought they called it on us on the contested on the shot, but they called it on Larman, probably on the rebound.
Larman, we can get him in foul trouble. That'll be good. He's doing a lot of extracurricular stuff. Ayers hesitates on the three-point shot. Gets it to Bellis. Bellis driving in. His shot. Miles goes back up with it.
Nice job, Miles, on that rebound and put back. 10 seconds remaining. Winfield, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. He gets it off, but it's no good. So Kellyville gets the lead back and is going to go in the locker room with a 2-point advantage here Saturday night championship game. Last game of the Kellyville Invitational. So we'll see what Coach Fairchild puts together for the second half. I felt like Kellyville played pretty well. They had some mistakes there in the fourth, or in the late in the second quarter, but just some minor adjustments needed there. So we'll see. We'll come back about 8 minutes or so. We'll be back with you for the second half.
All right, we are back for the second half of action. Well, halftime teaches you a couple things. First of all, we need to start leaving the film on. Second of all, I need to get back in the gym shooting baskets.
Yeah, and third of all, if you're not down on the court, then you don't have to
Do
get
stuff.
out,
Yeah,
get out
I know.
in front
you
of
know,
everybody and
embarrass yourself. It wasn't really embarrassing. I
no,
could have told everybody that I wasn't going to make those shots. Everybody knows there's a reason why I'm a sports broadcaster, not an athlete. That's
Martinez for a three, and that's no good. Jones with the rebound, though. A walk called in the lane. I believe it was on Larman. So turnover there, Kellyville ball. Martinez able to get back. Nance kind of lost him for a moment, but Martinez quick and gets back and deflects that ball or the shot there. Bellis to Cronister. Cronister, Lawrence out to Miles, back over to Bellis. Bellis into Lawrence. Lawrence working on Williams. And he's going to be called for a walk. That ball to Williams and then to Martinez. Loses it for a moment and he kicks it to Jones. Now we got Nance on the fast break with the lay-in. A little push off there by Williams against Miles. Out to Jones. Jones with a short jumper and it's good. I'm not sure what the whistle's for. Why did he stop play?
I don't know.
I don't know what the whistle was for, and they stopped. Kellyville's kind of fast break there, but oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious! Bell is shoved in the back. And lost the ball out of bounds. No call.
There we go.
A walk from Winfield. He put the brakes on, just couldn't get it stopped in time. Bellis with the inbound. Going to kick it out to Nance. Nance to Cronister. And that ball's deflected, I believe, by Jones. Yes, Jones with the stop jump and ties the ball game. Nance over to Bellis. Bellis for three. It's off the front of the rim.
Cronister, good tie up there.
Yeah, Cronister fighting for the ball. Good tie up. And possession arrows, possession arrows Kellyville. Cronister's going to take a break, and here comes Ayers. Miles to Ayers. Ayers back to Bellis. Bellis turnaround jumper off the glass. And Williams is there with a nice block out against Lawrence to get that rebound. And Bellis falls to the floor, so they're going to call him for a walk. But it's kind of drugged down by Williams, but not sure.
Oh, clock's running.
Oh. See, they're going to adjust the clock here. Yeah, they adjust the clock from 4:26 to 4:40.
14 seconds. That's quite a big gap. Was it?
So I don't know how they know what to put on it, but rebound by Williams on the missed three. Jones for three at the top, and he gets it. So Colcord, I think, with just their second lead, nice jumper by Lawrence on the outside. Pretty sure it's only Colcord's second lead of the game here.
Good job by Bellis there to intercept that pass.
Yeah.
Nance for three. Easton Nance, bang!
Kellyville takes it right back. Takes the lead right back within a few seconds. Wow, look at the hustle there by.
Where's the travel? And how does he get up? There we go.
Wow, that was a late whistle. What a hustle by Ayers to make that initial contact there to get that ball loose, to start that play there where it just got disrupted and bodies all over the floor. But just like they called Bellis for going to the floor with the ball, Winfield did the same thing, so that's what the walk was. They're going to get a foul as Williams was triple teamed. So here they got the foul on Ayers. It's just going to be his first foul. And
there we go.
Ayers, nice defensive play by Ayers, as Colcord was able to get past the press of Kellyville pretty quickly, and so they had initially beat Kellyville defense down the court, but Ayers come flying in and got a hold of that ball, knocked it loose. And there's a tie-up by Bellis and Williams. As Williams is going up, Bellis tied that ball up, jump ball, but it's going to be possession in Colcord, so they'll maintain here. And that ball's going to be thrown out of bounds. Oh.
Oh. No.
I thought it went off of
it went
Trillo.
off. Yeah, guy up here, over here by the
Trillo, number 3.
line.
I thought they tried to get it to him. He jumped up, and I thought he touched it, but I guess not. Trillo for 3, and that's off the back of the rim. Winfield for 3, and that's good. Colcord back in the lead by 1. 2:45 remaining. Miles drives in. Jumper at the baseline, and it's good for 2. Kellyville back in the lead. So these two teams just trading possessions and trading goals. Winfield for 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance to Miles. And Miles going to be fouled by Jones, so Miles will go to the line. 2:18 remaining in the third. Miles' first one's right off the front of the rim. And Miles' second one's in and out. No good. Here comes Lamar. Or Larman, I'm sorry. And he gets the fall. Bellis. Cronster, Nance. Nance inside to Bellis. Bellis turnaround jumper. And that's no good. Larman up just out of the reach of Cronster for that rebound. Winfield. Jones to Larman. Larman over to Trillo. Inside to Williams. Williams back to Trillo. Trillo for three in the corner, and it's good. And Coach Fairchild wants a timeout. As Colcord with the largest lead they've had all game of 4 points. 42-38, 1:28 remaining in the third. So here comes Bellis. Chronister over to Miles. Miles to Nance. Nance to Bellis. Bellis thought about it. To Chronister. Bellis lost it for a moment. Gets it back, and Bellis drove in. Shot wasn't there, so he picked it back up. Nance. Turnaround jumper, no good. And Cronster and Williams fighting over it, and it's going to go off of Williams out of bounds. So Kellyville ball. Nance, the inbound to Miles. Miles tried to tip in.
There we go.
You know, the little things that there were Colcord started to go down the court. Nance, I don't know if you saw that, but Nance tipped the ball on a pass. It kind of disrupted their momentum, and Winfield grabbed it, and then he ended up walking. So the little things.
Oh, no!
Yeah, that
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, that ball bounced straight up and went off the support beam straight back down into the net, so they called it off. Tough break there. Winfield with a floater, and it goes in. Cronster with the rebound off of Bellis' missed shot, but he can't get it to go. So after three, Colcord has built its biggest lead of the game, 6 points, 44-38 to start the fourth. Kellyville had a couple of dry offensive possessions and allowed Colcord to get ahead. And Jacob, there's 6, not 5.
There were 5 earlier.
I'm kidding.
There were 5 earlier in the girls' game.
Yeah. On our Kellyville cheerleaders, we appreciate them being here. We were just talking about how they're a much smaller squad than the previous girls' game where it was 12 on one squad and 15 on another. But you know, our girls down there, 6 of them, they get pretty loud too, so glad they're here.
Well, you know, my math is about as good as my free throw shooting, so.
Well, that's true. So Bellis to Nance, let's start the 4th. See what Kellyville can put together here. We need a couple of offensive runs with a couple of defensive takeaways.
Oh, man.
Chronister was trying to do, I guess, an alley-oop and just too much on that. Winfield with a jumper there inside the 3. Nice layup by Bellis for 2. Brings it back to 6 points. Trillo to Williams. Back to Trillo. Over to Winfield. Nance working on Winfield. Winfield picks up his dribble. Gets it to Jones. And get to Williams, and he tries to shoot. Let's see who they got the foul on.
I believe it's going to be Chronister. It's his first foul of the game.
Well, we have that going for us. I don't know that we have anybody really in foul trouble. Chronister with his first foul, waiting until the 4th quarter to get that. That's pretty good. Chronister plays pretty aggressive. Usually has a couple of fouls throughout the game, just because of how aggressive he plays. They're going to call that on the floor as Lawrence was trying to fake Williams, got him up in the air, and then Williams came down on him. So, but that is Williams' 3rd foul. Nance for 3, and it's can't even find the rim. Short.
Oh, he walked a mile. There we go.
So Larman having was that Larman or was that Winfield? I think it was Larman.
That was Larman.
Really, both Larman and Winfield have been called multiple times for walking.
There we go.
And that's his 4th already, so I was just getting ready to say when he got his 3rd a while ago, he could get his 4th real fast. And Lawrence is able to get that first one to fall. Ayers back in the game for Chronister. Lawrence, and he gets it to go. Go back to a 6-point deficit for Kellyville. There we go. There's a takeaway by Miles. Working on Trillo.
And then
picks it up. So Miles lost the handle as they were going in the paint. Nance picked it up and got the layup and the foul. And Nance will go to the line after this timeout, try and make a three-point play, but Kellyville's cut it to 4 for now. It's the kind of series that we need. Need a couple of quick offensive, productive possessions and a couple of stops on defense, and we'll be back on top. 6:24 remaining in the ball game. You more than me, Jacob, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I'll just have to refrain from talking tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm afraid I am too.
And Nance can't get his free throw to fall. And they're going to get Miles as he was defending Larman coming up to the court with the ball. That's just Miles' second foul.
Oh.
I think they got errors. Yeah. I got errors as Winfield was driving in. Just his second. So each squad, Colcord and Kellyville, have 4 team fouls. And Jones on the outside for 3, and he gets it. Miles drives the baseline. He's going to be fouled by number 4. That's going to be Minard, and that's his first. And Miles misses his first attempt. He makes a second, back to 6 points. Colcord got the 6-point lead late in the third, and Kellyville just can't seem to break. They got it down to 4 for just a moment about a minute ago. But here's another opportunity to try to get it down again with that walk called Colcord's possession.
Oh, and Lawrence can't even get up. Good job by Nance there. Good takeaway by the Ponies. Easton Nance.
Good floater. Nance has got a beautiful floater right there in the paint. One-handed floater.
Good takeaway by Bellis there. Great job by Ayers to poke that away. And now Nance back to Bellis. Bellis for 3, just off the mark. Rebounded by Larman.
What a shot there by Winfield. Lawrence just too strong as he got it, turned around, and just shot it up, but he's at the line for 2. Larman, they're showing that's his 4th. He seems surprised by that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not either. I'm pretty sure he does have 4, but he seems really surprised by it. So you got Larman and Williams for Colcord that have 4 fouls and foul trouble here with 453. And you got Colcord with 6 fouls. So the next foul on Colcord is going to send Kellyville to the line 1-1. So that's good. We need some help there. However, we could stand to improve our free throws tonight. But I'd rather have the opportunity. I'm not sure what percentage we're at free throws, but it seems like we've missed a handful or more than we probably should. So 5-point ball game. Lawrence shooting 1. And he makes it. They're going to call it across the line.
Could the ref even see the line?
I don't know. He wasn't standing even with the line when he made the call, so I don't know. Lawrence with the rebound there. I would think if you're going to make and that ball's deflected by Martinez. Cronister swiped at the ball but totally missed it. He swiped air. Just the ref saw just a swipe of the arm. Oh my goodness. Kellyville that makes their 6th team foul. And all of a sudden here with 4 minutes left, we're calling just a hand on a hip, a foul. But they've been letting that go all game long. So here we go. Jones with the inbound. Oh, almost. Oh, my goodness. So Ayers knocks the ball loose from behind. And he's going to be called for a foul. That's going to be his 4th. That's going to send Trillo to the line because 1-1 as Colcord's in bonus. Nance with the rebound. Cronister over to Ayers. Ayers to Miles. Nance with the jumper. Coach Fairchild's having a discussion with the one ref that's, in my opinion, made several questionable calls. And I think Fairchild's having a discussion with him. He's getting pretty upset. Trillo at the line, 1-1, and he makes the first. So 4 minutes remaining. And Colcord's able to stretch it back to 7. And Bellis with the stop jump. They're going to count the goal, and he'll go to the line, try to make a 3-point play here. And then that foul also put Kellyville in bonus for the remainder. Bellis off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. So 5-point game. 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Winfield. Miles with the rebound. Here comes Bellis. Bellis wanted the basket. They're just going to give him 1-and-1 here. And Bellis makes his first, so I give him a second attempt. He sure wanted that basket, which, and I kind of felt like it was all one motion, but that's kind of tough sometimes to call those on the floor or shooting foul, but we'll see if he can't make this one and turn it in 2 points anyway, and he does. So 3-point ball game. Here comes Winfield. And Ayers. Oh, wow, what a shot by Winfield. One-handed floater, and it goes. Here comes Bellis. I think that was on Jones. That's just his second foul. But Bellis back at the line. Bellis makes his first. And gets a second one. So the last two free throws, Bellis is 4 for 4. That's going to be on Nance, his second. Both teams with 9 team fouls each. So next foul for either team will send the other one a double bonus, shooting 2 every time. Winfield makes it a 5-point game. Here comes Bellis. Bellis drives in. Stop jumper. Can't get it to go, but
Nance fouled. Gonna get 2.
Nance gets the rebound and puts it back, but ref called it before the shot, he says. So Nance should just Nance will still shoot 2 just due to the double bonus. (55-59). 2:58 remaining. And that one's in and out. And Chronister almost got it away from Winfield. Jones in the corner, and it's off the side of the glass. Williams with the rebound, puts it back, can't get it. Chronister with the rebound and puts it back to Bellis. And here's Bellis. Bellis to Nance. Nance to Bellis. Oh, Bellis wanted the 3 attempt, but couldn't get the pass in time. Will we get a timeout?
Timeout.
So Williams is having trouble there getting away from the Pony defense, so they call a timeout.
Maybe that's all they need to do. Get it to Williams for the inbound, then trap him.
Yeah,
because eventually he's going to foul.
Well, if you have noticed, Williams, I mean, he's great underneath, great rebounder and stuff, but you know he appears a little awkward when he's handling the ball. The times where he's been dribbling and dribbling up court and stuff, he just looks uncomfortable to me. So yeah, if we can get a trap, get double team on him, I think it'll disrupt him enough where he may turn it over. And he has 4 fouls, so it may cause him to foul as well. Almost got that from Martinez. Lawrence did. And there's another walk. Been a lot of walks called tonight. For both teams, more on Colcord than us, but quite a few walks. They're really paying attention to that. 4-point game, and it's about to hit the 2-minute mark.
There we go.
And there's his 5th right there as he reached over Lawrence on that pass. Lawrence sinks the first one. So 2:02. Lawrence's second attempt, and it's good. So
and a steal by Easton Nance, 3-pointer just off the money.
Wow, what a turn of events. Nance steals the ball, it goes for 3, and it's off the rim. And a fight over the ball and goes out. It's Kellyville ball, 2-point ball game. And Bellis with a jumper.
Owen Bellis.
Tie ball game. So here comes Winfield. Ayers guarding. Ayers with 4 fouls. He's got to be kind of careful. Lawrence on Jones. Winfield back at the top of the key. Martinez. And that shot's no good. And it misses the goal and hits the out-of-bounds line. So Kellyville ball with 1:30 left, 59-59. This has been a fantastic championship game. It really has. There's been some questionable officiating, but that really doesn't matter. It's been a fantastic game by both of these teams, and couldn't ask for more at the end. Bellis with a floater. Kellyville up by 2. The clock's right at a minute. Here comes Winfield. Kellyville fans need to. And Ayers is going to be called for. Ayers is going to be called for his 5th, so he's going to have to come out. And that does send Winfield. That does send Winfield to the line for 2. Winfield makes the first, so 61-60.
It's one of the loudest I've ever heard the event center.
Come on, Pony fans, get on your feet. Let's cause some noise. Tie ball game. 52.2 seconds, 61-61. Both teams in double bonus. This could be a factor. You got Colcord with only 1 timeout left. Kellyville with 3. That could really play into this. Colcord gets close down. They don't have any timeouts left. That could cause them some major issues.
Very well could. Their 2 timeouts kind of slipped away from me. I didn't realize. Both teams in double bonus. 52.2 seconds remaining. Tie ball game. Like I said, this is one of the loudest times I've ever heard the event center. Pony fans up rocking. Colcord fans, not so much. Student section rocking.
And they need to.
Cheerleaders rocking.
These Pony fans need to keep the noise up too. They need to be that 6th player on the court. It's going to be Kellyville ball inbounds. We got Bellis. Going to give it to Nance. Colcord going to let him come down. No press. Almost lost the handle, but Bellis. Winfield's on him.
Looking for somewhere. Gets to Chronister. Now back to Bellis.
We're at 30
Bellis
seconds.
Gotta go. Gets it to Chronister. Good screen by Lawrence there. There's a foul.
Wow. So Miles goes in for the drive. He's going to be fouled by number 20, Jones, and that's going to be his 3rd. 19.8 seconds. So Miles at the line here. And he makes the first. So Kellyville with the 1-point lead. Miles is going to have a 2nd attempt right here. So either make it or get the rebound. One of the two is what Kellyville needs here.
Hey.
And I believe Trillo might have got away. I don't know. Miles might have sold that a little bit. 63-61. And a 3.
Oh.
That's good. We did a horrible job on the clock. I'm sorry, but we did a horrible job on the clock. Coach Fairchild called timeout with 3.5 seconds left. We got a home clock, and Fairchild called that timeout with 3.5. And we didn't get the clock stopped till 2.6, unfortunately.
Well, when your watch is telling you that you're sitting in a loud environment for too long, you know something's rocking around you.
Yeah. Well, now it says 3:10, so maybe they're trying to add some time.
I think they're trying to get it to say 3.1.
Yeah, I looked at Coach.
There we go.
I looked at Coach Fairchild as he was giving the timeout, and I saw the ref reaching for his whistle, and it was 3.5, so that's probably correct by the time the ref blew his whistle.
And Colcord uses their final timeout. Kellyville still has 3.
Well, they really should only have 2.
I think they should have 2 as well.
I think the board's wrong. I think they have 2 because they had 3 a while ago, and we called that timeout.
There we go. They just switched it.
So it looks like the inbounds is going to be about halfway between the coach's box mark and half court is where the ref is standing with the ball on the floor. So that's going to be inbound point. 3.1 is plenty of time. And we don't even need a 3-pointer. So, I don't know
Honestly, just try to get the foul. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what.
In my opinion, I think you drive the lane. I think you try to get it in and drive the lane and hope for the foul.
But the charge call that's been notorious all day. .1 seconds left. Kellyville ball. Nance to inbound. Miles.
And Colcord wins a nail biter. Miles had a shot on goal and just could not get it to fall. What a heartbreaker for Kellyville. But let me tell you, that right there is a championship game. That right there is a championship game. Those boys need to keep their head up. Good, hard-fought game. What a heartbreak. Great job, Ponies. Great job. Fantastic job. Congratulations to Colcord. It was a hard-fought game. It's a tough loss for Kellyville, really tough loss, but they got to be proud of their effort. They played a really good game, really minimal mistakes. Just kind of had a couple of unfortunate situations that didn't go their way. Well, folks, it's been, I've been here kind of part-time the last 3 days. Jacob, you've been here the entire time along with your dad. Your mom joined us today, this afternoon, to work the camera. Misty was here working the camera first 2 days. I just... for KVrising, I want to thank everybody. Again, folks, Kellyville fans, if you're listening still, make sure and shake the hand of your administrators, all your coaches, the ladies that work concession, ladies that work the front gate, all the volunteer help that it took. Mr. Pierce, fantastic hospitality room for all the coaches, refs. So I just want to thank all the volunteers and what it took to put this thing together, and I hope this is a building block for the future. This thing just gets bigger and better from here on out. And one last thing, I was asked to announce that February 7th is going to be the date for the alumni basketball game, and I was told to watch the Kellyville Booster Club Facebook page for the time. They haven't decided the time yet. So mark that on your calendar. Alumni game February 7th here at Kellyville Event Center. Jacob, you got anything to add?
Just a big thank you to everybody who's helped out this weekend. It's been a long weekend. Did I say it was long?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long weekend. I'm very tired. I'm sure Coach Wood, Coach Upshaw, Coach Nance. I'm sure my dad, Kathy, Kevin, Karen, Jimmy, all of them, Timmy, I'm sure they're all just as tired as we are. They've been up here countless hours as well, putting in the work, putting in the time. 14-hour days, 3 days in a row, kind of takes a toll on you. But yeah, just tremendous help. Thank you to everybody who helped out this weekend. Just want to give a shout out to you, Terry, for for being here when you could, and I truly appreciate that you could be here when you were here. It really relieved some of the vocal issues that I was going to have had you not been here. Shout out to my dad, founder, KVrising CEO. He helped out tremendously this week with the scoreboard, the camera. Shout out to Missy Chappa. She did a really good job with the camera yesterday and Thursday. She did really great. Very proud of her, very thankful for her. Shout out to my mom, who also did a great job with the camera. Shout out to my little sister, who did a great job with the camera. So it really is a family effort here at KVrising. Most of all, thank you guys. Thank you, fans, who watched all 24 games. If you stood around and you watched 24 games for the past 3 days, first of all, I commend you. Second of all, I hope you got paid for it. And third of all, congratulations, because that is a hard feat to accomplish. So thank you to the fans who have watched the past 3 days. And thank you for supporting KVrising. Thank you for supporting Kellyville Athletics. Thank you for supporting the school, these players. It truly means the world. And as for right now, I'm wanting to go get some sleep. But first of all, I'm going to go practice from some free throws if I can get a ball. So with that, Terry, if you don't got anything else to say, I want to thank our presenting sponsors, Patriot Air, CT Decorative Concrete and Construction, CNC Construction, and Blue Bell Free Will Baptist Church. Thank you, you guys make it all possible. So, Terry, if you don't have anything else to say, I think I'll go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys hopefully soon.